Hello and welcome back to GeoGuessr. I'm davidinark. Today, I thought it might be fun to take a look at a map. I did a search for haunted houses. It's October. Why not? So I found a map. It's only got 7 locations, and you know it takes 5 locations to do a round, so you play it like twice and you've got it mastered. But anyhow, we're going to start it. I have no idea. I don't know if these are haunted houses or if these are like... What I mean by that, are these houses that are supposedly haunted, or are these like commercial haunted houses where like you pay money to go through them? Or are they from movies or something? I have no idea. Is this the haunted house? So if you're a movie buff and you know, or a TV show or something, then maybe that house is from a haunted house from a movie? I have no idea. Okay. Well, we're going to see if we can figure out where we are. 2nd and Laramie, which it's interesting that this is a brick road. Because those are very, very rare. And I would... There you go. There's haunted house right there. Ooh, person standing in the door. Watch out. They're going to get you. All right, so we're at 2nd and Laramie. Can we go up the brick road? Let's find out. So what I'm looking for are any kind of clues that might tip us off as to where we might be. This is very hilly, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but this reminds me a lot of Western Pennsylvania. I don't see, I mean, I guess it could be, but there's no real reason. Well, now we're at 3rd. Okay, except we're getting away from what would normally be like, normally it's going to go 3rd, 2nd, and then if we keep coming down here, we should theoretically end up at either 1st or Main, which is probably in here somewhere. On second thought, I don't know where we're going. All right, what is this? Wilmington, maybe, and Laramie. It's a dead end. That's the haunted house right there. Okay. I was thinking that was going to lead me more in toward a downtown type area, and no, not at all. So I think what we'll do is we will come here. Oh, no, it's the kids on the bikes. That's what it is. That's the haunted house. All right. Okay. I'm going to see if that helps with my loading. I closed a couple of things that I thought might be sucking up some of my bandwidth. Those of you that have followed along know that I don't have the best internet in the world, and so sometimes it takes a little bit to, do things. Okay, the Glick Mansion. Okay, maybe this is what's haunted. I'll bet that is what's haunted, which we were on the back side of it before. So if you're familiar with the Glick Mansion, then you know where we are. I am not, and therefore I don't have a clue. So wherever the Glick Mansion is located, let's, the Glick Mansion. Oh boy. Amelia Earhart birthplace. If I knew my history and I knew where Amelia Earhart was from, then I would know what her birthplace was. Once again, I don't know any of these things. Somewhere in my schooling, I lost it. So, the question then is, okay, well, look at the sky. That is funky. What is this? Hutchinson, Kansas? Are you serious? Is it really in Hutchinson? I know people from Hutchinson, Kansas. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. There's no way. Come on. Oh my gosh, that is going to be insane. I mean, it would have to be... let's see, we were at, what, second, third... I mean, there was second. Hang on. Let's go back here. Where are we exactly? Okay, we're about halfway down the street. Oh, by the way, that's the Glick house. That back there, I believe, is what we're talking about. Laramie. Second and Laramie. I don't know. I guess I should also be looking for the Glick house. I mean, I could definitely be going the wrong way for sure. Yeah, that would have to be. So let's come back down this way. That's Whiteside. I don't think that was the name of that street that we saw. But this is 4th. And so this is coming out here. That's not going to be... Okay, I don't... Huh. And my chair is sinking, so that's always fun. Pardon me again for just a moment. Okay. Now, I guess it could be South Hutchinson. What do we have here? Nope, these are not numbered. Well, there is a second. But again, there's not a Laramie. There is a Washington. Betty's RV Mobile Home Park. Okay, not finding the Glick house here. Doesn't mean anything. Just means I'm not seeing it here. All right, we're going to need... I'm going to need a little something else here. Right? See, this is parallel. Right, that is the Glick house, isn't it? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not where I think I am. Huh. Well, in any case, we can come up here. And let's see. Yes, again, we are at... Come on, focus. There we go. Thank you. Well, 3rd and parallel. I just don't see... Well, the one thing about 3rd is that there are not a lot of... Or there doesn't seem to be a lot of 3rd here. So here's my question. Is it possible that we're not actually in Hutchinson and instead that sign was celebrating Hutchinson, but we're not actually in Hutchinson? So we could be in Wichita. In which case, holy cow. We're talking about First, Central. No, because those are not. No, there is a second. There's a 3rd. There's Frank Lloyd Wright's Allen House. Huh. That's interesting. I used to live in Pittsburgh, and Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water is near Pittsburgh, and we used to go there for a day trip kind of thing. I've been there probably 3 or 4 times in my life. Very, very cool. It's all stone. It's called Falling Water partly because there's a, well, where I'm from, we call it a creek or a crick. But anyway, there's water that runs through the house. It's so, so cool. Definitely, mid-century modern, as all of the TV shows call it. All right. In any case, I am definitely not finding. I'm not finding this. So I'll tell you what. We're just gonna click on Hutchinson. It's definitely gonna be off the beaten path. And again, though, you would think not Marilyn Monroe. No, Amelia Earhart. You would think that her house would be pretty readily marked on here if that's where this was. So I am just going to, for the sake of argument, we're going to cruise back down here to somewhere in here. Oh, how bad is it? Well, we were actually... Oh, Atchison. I'll bet it said Atchison and not Hutchinson. I got sold. Okay, so it's called the Sallie House. So not the Glick House, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, great. We're off to a great start. That only took 52 minutes. Okay, so here is some kind of haunted house. Woo! Oh, look, it's even got the stone statues out front. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Uh-oh. All right, let's say we cruise down here. Did you see that? That was the top of the Google car. Yay, look at there. All right. So we're going to cruise down here until I can find a street sign. Freeway entrance 280 North. All right, so I have no idea where in the world 280 is going to be. I mean, here's 80, so 280. Well, the problem with this is that 280 could be, well, there you go, South San Francisco. I was gonna say 280 could be anywhere because the way U.S. highways work, you see here's a 380. The main numbers, 50, 60, 70, 30, they are all the main interstates. 35, anything ends in a two-digit number that ends in a 0 or a 5, other than like there are some like you see here, 76, but most of them, they're going to be the main roads. And then the arteries are 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s. But since we see that was, pointing to South San Francisco, then right here, somewhere over here, we should have, there's a 280. So the big problem we have right now is that this, whatever road we're on, turns on to 280. We are actually going north. What road is this? So Tish. So we could zoom in. Oh. But I mean, this could be anywhere because I don't know. I don't know what this house is going to be called. So let's see. There's Tish, and we don't. Well, we're probably not going to have a crossroad because that's probably. Whoa. Okay. Well, let's do that. Now here's South San Francisco. But if South San Francisco is north, that means we've got to be south of South San Francisco. And we have to get on. Yeah, this could still be a little bit, but most likely that's just the freeway entrance, so that's not really going to help us. I need to come back. So so that we can see what this street is back behind us. And let's take a look. Olson and Winchester. Oh, it's the Winchester Mystery House. Oh, I actually heard about this. So if you don't know the story, it is so crazy and so cool. But it's all about Mrs. Winchester. Winchester, like the rifle company. She ended up like losing her freaking mind, and she was convinced that their house was completely haunted. And one of the things that she did when her husband built this mansion, and I can't remember if he was still alive when she started doing this or if he had died. I can't remember, but she started like adding rooms, and it is so wild. So she added rooms to her house, but she also added like stairs that didn't go anywhere and doors that you couldn't open. And it was all to confuse the ghosts. It is such a cool story. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's the Winchester house, which I have no earthly idea. And my guess is, that we could probably, scoot around here for quite a while and never really come up with it. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is, I really do wish I knew where that was, but I just don't. So I'm just going to, for the sake of argument, we're just going to pick home place. Sure, why not? Oh, it's way further south than I thought. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that is much, much further south than I thought it was going to be. Did not realize it was closer to San Jose. Huh. We were way further south of South San Francisco than I realized. But you got to look that up. You've got to look up the Winchester house. So cool. It's so interesting. Okay. And then here we have the Merchant. Is it a haunted hotel or something? I have no idea. Okay, we are in an old school part of town. What do we have here? Salem Together. So is this like where the Salem witch trials took place and stuff? Is that where we are? We are at Washington. Not sure. Let me see if we can figure out a little more info here. If the screen will ever come in. Oh my gosh. No U-turn. West 114, Marblehead, Peabody. Now, my problem is, we've actually been to Salem. I can't remember. Was it Massachusetts, right? Salem, Massachusetts. So if I was there, then, yep, there it is, raw there. So here is Salem. Now there's the Peabody, Essex. I don't know if that's where we are. So let's see. Once again, we're on, okay, at Washington and Front. So we just got to figure out where we might be. Here's Washington. Let's see. Nope, that changed into something else. Does Washington... Okay, and that's not... Is Washington like that short? Is that all it is? Oh, now I can't even see where Washington Street went. What is happening? Look, Washington Street, it's gone. Okay, there we go. Where am I? Washington and Front Street. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I gotta. All right. Unfortunately, I don't think this is where we are. Because this looks more like a pretty major intersection. Does it say Washington Street? It does say Washington Street and Front Street. So the question then is it possible? Oh, here's a Washington Street. Ah, there we go. Okay. So then oh, there he goes. Washington front. I mean, it puts us like here, but it still doesn't tell us, the Joshua Ward House. I don't know anything about that, but that is where we are. Boom, look at that. Oh, I feel so good that we got a good one. Okay, so there we are. Oh, and here we have some kind of haunted house just on a street. Okay. That's interesting. No idea. St. Louis. All right. Well, we know we're in St. Louis. So that's at least a start. Get up there. But in terms of, like haunted places, I have no earthly idea what this might be. So the question is, can we see the Gateway Arch from here? And no, not really. Okay, that's fine. Let's walk down here just a little bit. Come on. Thank you. And see what we can see. What do we have here? The pocket. It's a pocket. I still don't see the arch, which is very interesting to me, because you would think that, like, if you were in St. Louis, you could see the arch from pretty much anywhere. But no, you can't. Look at that big old house over there. That is so cool. I love big old houses. I really do. Okay, so here is Lemp Avenue. Which is not really helping me. And I have no idea what the cross street here is. Did this not... They're not going to tell us? That's kind of wild. All right, well. Let's step out here a minute and let's go down this way. Eventually, there should be a crossroad with a road sign. Yep, there's one right there. Come on. Give me something to work with. Broadway and President. Okay, so Broadway is a pretty big street. But I have no idea, like... Okay, well, here's Broadway. And what? What? Broadway and President. And I'm thinking it's going to be back down this way for no reason whatsoever. Why would I think this? I have no idea. I've already lost Broadway because I'm a doof. Okay. There's Broadway. You see, this says Busch Stadium. That's okay. We'll keep coming down this way. Oops, sorry. I was not even looking to see. Okay, and then Broadway becomes something else. So, in that case, then, I'm going to say Broadway, where we are, is going to be up this way. Okay, that's showing one way. And this is definitely not one way. So somewhere, Broadway is, which I guess all through here it's probably, okay, well there's Tyler and Madison and Clinton and Monroe. So I'm thinking, oh, is this North Broadway? It just says Broadway. Not necessarily. I'm gonna keep trusting it, though. There's Buchanan. A lot of times, like a president street will be at the start before they actually start naming presidents, but this does not seem to be doing that kind of thing, at least where we are here. Okay, so that is also North Broadway. Is there and then there's South Broadway. So, great. That's wicked. Okay. Yeah, we could be anywhere. So, for the sake of argument, I think what I'm going to do is South Broadway, 7th. I think we're going to be back like somewhere here. Oh, I was close. I was close. Look at there. Oh, it is the Lemp Brewery Haunted House. Oh, look at there. I was actually, yeah. Oh, there's President Street. Oh, I wouldn't have seen that. Well, I guess maybe if I zoomed in enough, but even that, it gets weird. That's very strange. Oh, but that's very cool. Okay, so let's move on. Our final round of Haunted House, I was going to say, is a black screen. Oh, this is great. The Villisca Axe Murder House. Yay. Oh my gosh, what? What the heck? Oh, okay. Well, oh no, it's a photosphere. Dadgummit, I hate photospheres because I can't. You have to know where you are. I have no earthly idea. If I were GeoWizard, he'd be like, yeah, the sun is here, and because of this tree, we are in, Alabama or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to put us up in Idaho because why not? Nothing, because you know what? I'll tell you why. Because I don't think I've ever had a map that has put me in Idaho. Seriously. What's even in Idaho? Boise. Yeah, we're going to pick Boise. And I'm going to pick West Boise right there. Right there. It won't let me pin. I can't pin. There we go. That's where I'm guessing. I don't have a clue. So the actual, great. Thanks for the award. The actual answer is over here in Iowa. And yeah, there you go. The Villisca. And if you zoom in far enough, no, it still never tells you that it's the haunted house. What? Why? All right. Anyhow, let's view the summary. We did not do well at all on that round. Yikes. We had a couple of really off rounds, but 17,000. We did beat the average. I think the average is about 16,000. So, you know what? We had one perfect. We had one close to perfect. One not even close. And then this one was also a little off. So, you know what? But hey, we had fun, right? Checking out haunted houses around the United States. You never know what's gonna pop in my head that we're gonna check out here on GeoGuessr. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you got a suggestion, you got some kind of topic you want me to try to find and see if there's a map for it, let me know down in the comments. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, again, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Hero of God, GamerGull, and LosWilko for supporting me on Patreon. We'll see you next time. I'm davidinark. Have a great day.